Guys, remember, follow me at Tech1V82. Look, I posted this. We see the delusional toxic bulls out of the woodwork, right at all-time highs, saying, oh, it's gonna hit. I saw these assholes saying it's gonna hit 2,500 or some bullshit like, yeah, this guy. And if there's any FinTwit gurus out there, they're advising the followers to FOMO in at all-time high. Guys, that is not the way. Buy the fear, sell the greed. Buy low, sell high. There's so many different ways to say it. Buy at support, sell at resistance. I don't know what it's gonna take for it to click, but now is not the time to FOMO in. I can tell you that much. Of course, Tesla will go up further, but the time to make life-changing money was yesteryear, when Tim Waltz was bragging that it was 220 and below. You had plenty of time to accumulate Tesla, several years. So you gotta be happy with what you have and just reap the benefits moving forward. Anyone buying now and chasing now and FOMOing now, you're flipping a coin. Truly, you're gambling. I understand that Tesla in the long run is probably gonna go up further, but it's Tesla. We were blessed these past few months with a very boring consolidation where it just kept bouncing in between high 300s and 400s or whatever. That time is probably coming to an end. We're just gonna have lots of volatility. Hopefully volatility to the upside. But as I've said so many times in the past, that I'm gonna be the only guy, not financial advice, reminding you of yourself, of when you first got into Tesla stock. When you first invested in Tesla, you're like, I'll be so happy and I'll sell at this number and I'll do this with this money. I'll buy a house, I'll pay off my debt, I'll pay for my son's college tuition, and just stick to that, because this is investing in the stock market. The whole point is to make money. I applaud any Tesla long-term investors, truly long-term, that I don't need the money and I'm giving this to my kids for generational wealth. That takes some diamond hand, steel balls. I wish I could be like that, but I know I can't go through this rodeo again, this roller coaster. I'm honest with myself. And especially my wife has told me straight up, you are not doing that shit again, where I was just a sorry sack of shit for the better part of a year, staring at my phone, just staring at numbers on a phone screen. And I've said the whole reason I do this social media thing and YouTube is to just fill that void between toxic delusional bulls that cause you to lose money and bag hold, and Tesla bears, Jerry rigs everything, cuckold, Gary Black now, and Gordon Johnson. I haven't heard from him in a while, but he's the OG Tesla bear. The truth is in the middle. Tesla is not going to hit $2,000 in the next few months, okay? I'm sorry to be a buzzkill, but just be realistic. Tesla is a great business. It's firing on all cylinders, but we have to be realistic. A huge chunk of its profits is still related to selling EVs and cars. It's very slowly but surely transitioning from that. And I posted, did you guys see that Optimus fiasco where, I mean, I'll pull it. I'm sure you guys have seen it. I don't need to pull it up. But the guy, it was, the cat's out of the bag that Optimus is just remote operated by some guys in Pakistan or India, or maybe the Gigafactory somewhere. It was at a party, at a table full of like glasses and water and drinks, and then Optimus mimics the teleoperator. He pulls off the helmet remote operator thing, and then it just deactivates and flops over and falls down. And that shit is hilarious. And the whole team got fired. I think this was a few weeks ago it was posted, but I think that's funny. We know that it's a long work in progress. Just like Waymo is still remote operating this autonomous vehicle, they're still remote operating every single goddamn Waymo. There's someone supervising every single Waymo. Don't let them fool you. And it's gonna be a long time before Tesla has fully unsupervised FSD. Even though they're testing the driverless FSD, that's amazing, that's a huge milestone, but there's still someone remote supervising it. They're just not physically in it anymore. So it's just baby steps. And with Optimus, it's gonna be years and years before it's a fully autonomous, no remote operator. But it's still bullish. As long as they develop and AI, I'm a firm believer in AI now. I thought it was a bubble, and there certainly are vaporware companies just latching onto that AI narrative that are going to just go to zero. It's like the dot-com bubble. The internet is very real, but there was a lot of wannabes, like petrocks.com, that all went to zero, and there was a huge fallout. When the tide goes out, you see who's swimming naked. Same thing with AI. I don't think we're there just yet, but the the cracks are starting to appear. I think I saw Oracle, they're defaulting on some credit swaps or something, and OpenAI is having financing problems. The generative AI and the GPU AI thing, that parabolic move is over, and there's probably going to be a big correction. But we're going to enter the realm of physical real-world AI. Enter Tesla. So Tesla, I'm just going to hold. I still have 600K, maybe less now since Tesla's dumping. Still too large a position for me comparing to the rest of my portfolio. Because I'm being honest with myself again, I'm always going to be obsessed about the stock market and options selling. I'm not a type of set it and forget it type guy where I just check, look at my portfolio like once every 6 months and be like, hello, darling, we're $10 million richer. Oh, that's nice. I'm not like that. I look at this shit every day. And for me to be an all-in, I don't want to be married to any stock anymore. I'll always have a allocation to Tesla, and I'll always be a fan of Tesla, but that doesn't mean I need to be an all-in investor. So I'm going to root for you guys. I need all-in ones because you will get rich. Don't get me wrong. But that stress and volatility, I'm kind of done with that shit. And I look to scale out a big chunk of my Tesla around 610. And after that, whatever it does, whether it keeps rocketing up, I don't care. If it goes down, I'll jump back in. I won't have any regrets. So you guys need to decide that for yourselves too. You don't care at this number. No regrets. That's my reminder. I don't want you guys to fall prey to bag holding. Don't go through what I went through for the past few years. It was a rough one. And I haven't talked about health in a while, but health is wealth. I had shitty sleep these past few weeks. I was eating bad, work has kind of sucked, and it was just a vicious loop. Then I would not work out because I'm pissed off and tired, and that just makes work that much more miserable. That makes me eat worse. That makes me not want to work out. That makes me not sleep as well. And it all compiles. And this is the first time I worked out in the gym for like a week, over a week. And today I feel great despite the market being red as shit. But on the other hand, if I just decided not to work out again and be a lazy sack of shit, I'd probably be like having a tension headache, stressed out, pissed off at looking at all this red. Because we're red. I had a 40K swing just today. So that's Tesla for you. If you're a new Tesla investor, just be forewarned that it is a roller coaster ride, volatile as shit. Elon probably has a whole Rolodex of posts ready to fire away to cause all sorts of volatility. But stay the course, just stay invested. Maintain that conviction. My silver lining for all that stress and all the frustration and underperformance, opportunity cost, whatever you want to call it, going back, circling, I don't think I elaborate. I'm totally grateful for being a Tesla investor. I see the world in a different light, for better, for worse, and I use that perspective to protect myself and my family, my son, and yeah, that's it. They're gonna do what they're gonna do. I'm just following the money. I don't know if you guys roll your eyes when I talk about crypto, but I think crypto is equal to my position size in Tesla now. I am huge into Chainlink, huge on these Ethereum and Bitcoin proxy plays with BMNR, Bitmine, Tom Lee's thing, and MicroStrategy. And yeah, to the tune of probably over maybe 500K invested now. And I just fully believe that they are moving to a digital asset system. Crypto is an invaluable tool for them to accomplish their agenda. It provides more control, more manipulation, more monitoring. That's what they want and crave. It's always been the wealthy versus the working class, and it will continue to be. Don't fool yourself thinking that the mega tech and our administration and global leaders are on our side. They don't give a shit about us. They don't give a fuck about you. That is one truth I know in this world, 1000%. So even though I'm down like a motherfucker on crypto, I am down 10K on MicroStrategy. I'm down 14K on Bitcoin. That move in Bitcoin was crazy. It popped from 87 to 90 something in literally 5 minutes, and 2 minutes later it crashed back down to 86. You need to have nerves of steel to invest big in crypto, because they're going to do everything they can to shake you out and capitulate you. And if leverage and margin, forget about it with crypto. They'll liquidate your ass in a heartbeat. But guys, I hope you guys are doing good. What else is there to say? I already said it in past videos that any Tesla holder, if you get past the FUD, you will be rewarded. And fast forward to today, yes, you have been. So you guys need to give yourself a round of applause and give yourself more credit for ignoring all the woke mob around you saying Elon's a Nazi fascist and making fun of you for being in this shitty EV company. Fuck all of them. Now you have bragging rights. Now you can be like, okay, stay poor, motherfucker. I just made this much on Tesla. I don't like to rub it in people's faces, but remind them who's the man, who's the boss, who's the alpha. You guys are. I'm going to be with you guys every step of the way, maybe just not as big in Tesla. And 610 is just a formality. We are going to hit 610. And we'll see what happens at that time, what the current situation and narrative is surrounding Tesla. I just know for sure that when the bears of Tesla flip bullish and mainstream media is just applauding Tesla day in and day out, that to me is a surefire sign to sell. Just keep that in mind moving forward. And watch out for Kimball Musk. He threw a dud at us this past month, but the next one, when Kimball sells, will be a real signal. I wanted to ask you guys, so would you be interested in a weekly live stream, 12:30s on a weekday? I'll try to keep it consistent. Maybe I'll do it once or twice a week. But please leave in comments if you like that. That way I can interact with you in real time. You can ask me questions and we can bounce ideas off each other and we can just hang out. Because what's the point of all this? It's to interact and grow a community and talk with you guys. That's been my goal all along. I'm not trying to sell you guys anything. I'm just trying to learn and grow, and hopefully I can give you guys some insight and I can get some from you guys. But if you're interested, any subscribers now, even if it's just 10 thumbs up on that pinned comment, I'll do some live streaming because I enjoyed it and it was fun. It's something different. You see a different angle of me and we get to talk about some other off-topic things. So yeah, okay guys, I will see you guys later. Stay healthy, stay wealthy, Tesla to the moon. All right guys, peace, take care, bye.